Hello, this is More Tarot, and I am doing a general reading for the collective for August 30th of 2020. What messages for that day? Any energies we should be aware of? Of course, I drew flying. That came up. It says, arise and see a higher point of view. So when I was meditating, I think a lot of you guys are kind of focusing on that lack mindset. Kind of similar to the August 29th, 2020 reading a little bit, but some of you are kind of, instead of enjoying the moment now and manifesting going forward, you're kind of like getting, this temptation. You're kind of getting stuck in the past, thinking negative thoughts. Having some issues with kind of that shadow part of yourself a little bit, kind of fighting some of those dark night of the soul moments, your insecurities, your, past hurts, all kinds of different things. So I think the universe is kind of telling you, and I think Spirit's kind of telling you to kind of rise to a different way of thinking. Instead of focusing on all the negative, raise your thoughts a little bit to the positive, and then maybe see how those negative thoughts that you're feeling and experiencing are benefiting you, and why you're so upset about them. So rather than being like, this person stole from me, this person lied to me, this person deceived me, this person's not doing what I want them to do, my money's not coming in, this isn't happening. Instead of focusing on what you need right this minute, like some of us maybe need rent money, some of us want to know why somebody hasn't called and ghosted us, those kind of energies, why is it upsetting you so much? And go to the root of the problem. So, well, I'm scared because if I don't get this, I may not be able to pay my rent, and I'll lose my house, right? And then, like, oh, this person doesn't call me back, it means that they chose someone else. I'm not good enough, right? And so kind of dig in and see if you can't kind of find some triggers. I know it sounds crazy. I always think of the Hierophant, the fool's journey. I think of the Hierophant, where you have like, oh, look what I've done over here, and then but what if I lose it all? What if everything I do is just nothing? What am I, Well, what if you lose it all? What if they don't call you? What are you going to do? What if that job doesn't come through? What are you going to do? And when you sit back and you see, it's not the job that makes you you. It's not the money that makes you you. There's a reason. Of course, everybody wants shelter and things like that. It's really about your family. It's about security. I want to make sure my kids are okay. I want to make sure I can get to work so I can support my family. And why is that important? Well, obviously, maybe if you're, the head of the household, it is important. But keep looking underneath that, because I don't think it's going to be the collective that's watching this because they're about to be homeless. There may be a few. But even still, I think the energy for this day is really going to be about how you're going to go forward, knowing that whatever you're thinking today manifests tomorrow. To lift your thoughts to something higher. To, instead of, what if he doesn't call? What if he doesn't call? What's going to happen? What if I don't get what I want? Well, what if you don't get what you want? What are you going to do? Right? I just saw 444. Anyway, I've been seeing that a lot. So if y'all have been seeing that, look that number up. It's pretty awesome. Today I saw 44444. That was insanity. Anyway, but I'm going to get into the reading. I'm going to be quiet because I get on my meditation rants, but just kind of think about what it is that makes you you, okay? And why are you after a new job? For some of you. Why is this one person so important that they have to be the one that calls you? And if they don't call you, and if this doesn't work out, or if this job that you're with tomorrow you lose, how does it change who you are? Because it doesn't. It may change your situation, but it doesn't change you. And don't let it change you. Don't let anything like this have power over you. It's kind of like the Hierophant saying, you know, don't let it have power over you. If you have nothing there for it to have power, you need to go in yourself, because you built the job. You got the person's attention. Just all 555. You got the person's attention. You got all this stuff. So if you lose it, you build it again. So look at a higher perspective, okay? Because this, it kind of does seem like the end of the world, but it's not. Okay, so let's see. What do we got here for August 30th, 2020 for the collective? Yeah. Fulfillment of wishes. And again, I feel like some of you are really wanting this. Yeah, you want these new beginnings right here, but you're focusing so much on the losses. It's not going as quickly as you want. It's not manifesting the way that you want. What if you don't get it? What if you get your wish and it goes away? What if they call and they never call you again, right? Let's see. Yeah. And then there's awareness, which, by the way, is the Magician energy. And again, to me, when I see this, I see you lifting your thoughts to a higher vibration, because whatever you're thinking is manifesting. You are creating your own reality. Don't create it on a low frequency where items, jobs, people at work, and lovers or potential lovers have control over you. Okay, one more. Yeah, and then sacrifice. So I feel like, you see what I notice is that beautiful rainbow, and I see these like rough waters right here. I think you need to get out of that water. To me, symbolizes emotion. A lot of emotion here, a lot of rough emotion. Get out of it. Don't wait for the person to call you. Put your phone up. Don't sit there and let the boss rule you, because where were you before the boss? Where were you before this job? Where were you before? You are you. Look at it at a different perspective. What can you learn from this stuff, and how can you manifest your wish? Because your wish comes from within you. You manifest it. So unless you're vibrating on the frequency of knowing who you are, that you're important, that you're valuable, without any validation from anywhere else, you will be so surprised at how quickly those blessings come into you, okay? It's going to be amazing. But you got to kind of sacrifice some of those old patterns of thinking. I knew this was going to be here, of course. And then there's that heartache and loss. Some of you are stuck in that, called that lack. Oh, I feel lack. I want that $1,700. I'm joking about Trump's going to give us this money, right? Everybody's going to give us money, the government, you know. But why don't we have it yet? Well, sometimes it is what it is. What are you going to do about it? How are you going to go forward? Because there was a time that we all lived before Trump. There was a time we all lived before Obama. Some of us. Gosh, I hope you, well, you know, it was a time that, but there is a time before you met this person that you're waiting to call you. There's a time that you had a dream to do something, and then it got kind of lost because you let other people rule you. You let what you gained in this 3D physical reality take control over you. And now it's time to look at it. What did you learn from certain things? What did this person teach you if they do or don't call? What did this job teach you if you do or do not get it? What did this job loss teach you? Did it humble you? Did it get you closer to your family? Everything happens, as horrible as it sounds, because sometimes you're like, really? But it does. Everything happens for a reason. And so try to look at it from a different perspective, whatever's going on, because this is the energy you want to be in this weekend. You want to be in that manifesting energy. You manifested where you are today, right? Good or bad. Think about the best time or best place you've ever been. You can be there again. And if it's right now, keep going. If it's not, remember how you got there before and get there, okay? Because you will get your wish. You got to just kind of sacrifice that old thinking. Get rid of it. You know, and what is it? Recovery, they call it the stinking thinking. Dump it. It's not worth it. And it brings your vibration down, keeps you stagnated, and you continue to manifest those same things that are happening. Okay? All right, so let's read Flying real quick. Let me grab it. Is that my hair in the way? Of course it is. Okay. Oh, my leg is going down. I have to move it. All right. Yep. Flying. Can you see that? I'm over this camera. I'm telling you all what. I'm joking. Okay. Is it freaking clear? I'm over it. Okay. So flying. Self-mastery. You are connecting with your angelic soul essence. This higher perspective is your reference point for making decisions that uplift your spirit and the souls of those around you. From a sky-high view, even the most challenging circumstances is small and manageable. As you incorporate this broader way of seeing into your daily life, the sky of your dreams and the most joyous route to their fulfillment reveal themselves to you as you elevate from glory to greater glory. Take a deep breath and encode this feeling of freedom, liberation, and weightlessness into your cells, your bones, and your heart. All right. Okay, guys, if this resonated, may not resonate for all, but if it resonated, leave me a comment. Be kind of curious to see kind of what's going on, if this is like a home thing, career thing, love thing, all of the above. Okay, guys, well, I will talk to you later. All right, bye.